Hello, my name is Moiz Ahmed. I am from BS Economics 2K19, Section B. Today, my topic is rural electrification or renewable energy. Rural electrification is a process by which rural and remote areas can obtain electrical power. As national grid falls short of their demand for electricity, many rural communities are suffering from this colossal market failure. As World Bank said in 2017, over a billion of people worldwide lack household electric power. We are talking about 14% of population. According to international energy agencies, 1.2 million people did not have access to electricity, and most of them were from developing countries. The region most affected by this is Africa, specifically Sub-Saharan Africa. Electricity may not be able to create all the conditions for economic growth, but it is necessary for human life, and it also plays an important role in economic growth. Electricity improves socio-economic conditions in developing countries. It provides jobs. People get jobs by doing construction work or as linemen. People are able to get education. Those who were forced to study during daylight would be able to study early in the morning or late at night. Rural electrification allows for greater productivity and efficiency. Business will be able to keep their door open for 24 hours, and farmers will be able to access the smart technology. In addition to improving productivity by giving access to more efficient means, a lot of production could lead to less household timing, which gives time to people to do more work for more hours by increasing their access to markets. In Pakistan, 1/3 of population do not have access to electricity. 8% of those people are living in rural areas. In today's world, we cannot do anything without electricity. Every technology or gadget which are available in market is run by electricity, and 1/3 of population of Pakistan is living their life without the basic need of human life. According to UNDP report, some 30,000 villages are not able to access the electricity out of 125,000 villages, which means 4.2 million households are living their lives without electricity and 30 million villagers. Although GOP are extending their program to achieve 100% access to electricity for all citizens, the main problem is the villages near to the cities take benefits when the electricity grid is installed in the city, while distant villages do not get electricity because of low intensity and expensive costs. Grid cannot go everywhere except to the villages near to the urban areas, and fossil-based electricity is very costly. For example, diesel-produced electricity costs rupees 20 per unit, which a poor person can't obtain. Bangladesh overcame their electricity problem by SHS, Solar Home System. They installed solar panels of 20 to 75 watt on rooftop of villages under lease financing, where they have to pay 10% upfront to the SHS and rest is in 36 installments. With falling PV prices, whether their capacity of solar panel is increased or installment become less, it is up to the owner. This program is managed by Special Purpose Organization IDCOL, Infrastructure Development Company Limited. Same can be done in Pakistan too, under the same program. A 250 watt solar system with deep battery should cost 40,000 rupees under 5 to 6% interest rate and 5 years payment. A monthly maybe 870 rupees have to be paid. For a 10 years program, it might be more affordable at 500 rupees per month. Under a disco plan of 25 years, it could cost 250 rupees per month, which would cost 5 rupees per unit. Under the former member Energy of Planning Commission once wrote, under the solar system program, 4.6 million systems have to be installed. Let's say in a decade, which means 400,000 systems have to be installed in a year, 35,000 per month, which is not difficult, as Bangladesh has already installed 4.1 million systems at the rate of 70,000 systems per month, which they want to bring the rate at 400,000 per month to meet their target in 2020. Under the same program, Pakistan may be able to achieve electricity in whole country through solar system by 2030 or even earlier if they start this in 2020. These problems are faced due to expensive installment of grid station, and as of distant villages have less population and their usage of electricity is so low, so government would not spend their money on this because this needs a lot of man force and handsome budget. So the least solution to solve this problem is by renewable energy. This problem could be solved only by solar system, as Pakistan have 4 seasons and in all of these seasons you can find sunlight. So the only solution to overcome this is renewable energy. Although we can install wind turbines near seashore, and I think government should take this action so that every citizen of Pakistan can be facilitated by this basic human need. A lot of international organizations would participate in this program. After all, this is profitable program. Thank you.